Happy Tuesday, everyone. We've been a couple of days now of doing this lessons through video. So again, I want to remind you, make sure you are following through the guided notes and solving those. If you have questions throughout the lessons, please reach out to the sub, ask questions for them. Get on the Google Classroom and click on the link for the Google Meet, and I should be on. If for some reason that I'm not on, just go ahead and email me. I want to answer your questions to make sure you feel confident with the material. So please do not hesitate to reach out to me. For today, our goal is to write algebraic expressions by finding keywords and to solve algebraic expressions using substitution. Let's have a positive attitude today. Our agenda for today. You should have already worked on Success Maker. We're going to review 1-3 writing the expressions, and then we're going to start 1-4 solving algebraic expressions. And there is no homework tonight. Let's start with 1-3 writing expressions practice here. This is not in your guided notes, so please use something in your loose piece of paper, your notebook, and pencil. I do not want you to use a whiteboard for this, so please use paper and pencil. All right, let's start with the first one here. We'll do this one together. Express the given statement as an algebraic expression. The height, h, increased by 4 inches. So what is the algebraic expression? So remember, an algebraic expression has to have a variable and an operation. When the variable is given to us, we need to use that variable. So we have to use h here. The key word for this is going to be increased by. Increased by is going to be addition, and we're increasing it by 4. So the algebraic expression for this word problem is h plus 4. H increased by 4. Why don't you go ahead and give this one a try on your own? Okay, the length of a rectangle is 7 times the width. If the width is represented by z, then write an algebraic expression that describes the length. All right, so the things that we know are we are 7 times the width, and the width is represented by z. So which expression that describes this length? So it is going to be 7 times the width is z. So 7 times z is your answer there. This is a correct answer, but the way you will see it written most often is 7z. Remember, we can combine these two together. The 7 is your coefficient, the z is your variable. We do not need a dot in between them. Okay, let's move on to the next problem. We'll do this one together. Angela shared a cab with her friends. When they arrived at their destination, they evenly divided the money, which is J, fare, among the 3 of them. Angela also paid a $5 tip. So how much did Angela pay in total? Write an answer as an expression. So we need to start with, and if you've noticed in this problem, there are 2 different operations. Also paid a $5 tip. So this one's going to have 2 operations. So the total cost is J, and they are going to split that. So they're divided into among 3 people. Okay, so you take the total cost and you divide that by the 3 people, and then you are going to also add a $5 tip. The total cost divided by how much each person would pay plus the $5. That is your algebraic expression for this one. Okay, why don't you go ahead and give this problem a try on your own. A large pizza costs $18. Each topping you add on cost $1.50. How much would it cost to get a large cheese pizza with C toppings added? All right, well, I shouldn't say everyone, but almost everyone loves pizza. So this is kind of a fun problem to do. Realistic, because I'm sure at some point in your life you will be ordering a pizza. All right, a large cheese pizza costs $18. Each topping you add on costs $1.50. So when you order that pizza, how much do you automatically have to pay? Yes, it is the $18. Okay, plus some amount of toppings, which is C, and the cost for each topping is $1.50. So we take the cost of the pizza plus the $1.50 for each topping, and we multiply that by C. So this is the cost of your large cheese pizza. This is the cost for your toppings. If you wanted one topping, let's say pepperoni, you would take $1.50 times 1, which is $1.50, and you add that to 18. Or let's say you want 5 different toppings. Let me think. I would say pepperoni, chicken, banana peppers, jalapenos, and mushrooms. Those would be my 5 toppings. I would take $1.50, multiply it by 5, and then add that to 18. So this is your algebraic expression. Let's try one more writing algebraic expression. And I want you to try this one on your own. Anna baked 3 batches of cookies with C cookies in each batch. She then ate 8 cookies. Wow, that's a lot of cookies. How many cookies does Anna have left? So write your answer as an expression. It says Anna baked 3 batches of cookies. In each batch, there were C number of cookies. So we don't know how many cookies she baked in each batch. But we do know that she ate 8 cookies. And we want to know how much she has left. So we take 3 and we are going to, multiply it by C. The number of batches times the number of cookies in each batch. Okay, so if there were 5 cookies in each batch, that's 15. If there were 12 cookies in each batch, that's 36 cookies. Then we ate, and she ate 8 cookies. So when you eat something, you're taking them away. So that should be subtract 8. This would be the total number of cookies she has left. We're going to go ahead and move into lesson 1-4 now, which is solving algebraic expressions. So we just finished writing them. Now we are going to solve them. Okay? And we have our favorite dude back to explain how we evaluate for algebraic expressions. Enjoy.
Algebraic expressions have at least one variable. In fact, they can have several. They can have more than one operation too. So they take some extra steps to evaluate through.
All right, so on your guided notes, it should say in very top, to evaluate an algebraic expression, use substitution. Substitution should be written right here. To replace the variable with a number. Then solve using the order of operations. So here's your example. I'm going to go back to here. This is the same thing. So I would like for you to write these in your guided notes. As you are writing those in, I'll go ahead and talk about them. It says 2x minus 5 for x equals 3. So we have 2x minus 5. X equals 3. So remember, 2x is 2 times x, so this is going to become 2 times 3. This does not become 23. No, please do not do that. That's one of the most common mistakes people will make. 2x is 2 times 3. So when we substitute that 3 in for the variable, that becomes 2 times 3. Okay. And then order of operations, we're going to do multiplication first. So 2 times 3 is 6. 6 minus 5 is 1. So please make sure you have that work in your guided notes. The second one, remember, a variable can represent any number. So here we did 3. Now we're going to solve when x equals 5. So 2x minus 5. This is not 25. It's 2 times 5 minus 5. Order of operations, multiplication first. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 minus 5 gives you the answer of 5. Again, take this time to write both of these in your guided notes. Moving on to part number 1, we're going to do some practice with substituting numbers in for variables here. They also use the word replace. So replace, substitute are going to be the same thing. So in this table it says m equals 5. We have 13 minus m, 35 plus 2m, and 6m. So replace the m with the 5. So we're going to substitute 5 in for m. So we're going to have 13 minus 5. Let's evaluate or solve. 13 minus 5 gives us 8. And you've just solved for an algebraic expression. Let's move on to the next one. M, replace 5 for m. So we're going to have 35 plus 25. No, it's not 25. Remember, this is 2 times m, so it's going to be 2 times 5, or 2.5. Okay? So now evaluating for that, use the order of operations. Multiplication comes before adding. So 2 times 5 is 10, plus 35 is 45. The answer is 45 there. And the last one, we have 6m. We're replacing the 5 in for the m, so that is 6 times 5. You can write it like that. You can do 6 parentheses 5. Parentheses mean multiplication. But when you evaluate it, you should get an answer of 30. Okay, make sure your table is filled in here, just like mine. Remember, replacing our numbers in for the variables also means substitute those values in. All right, I want you to try when m equals 7. So we're doing the exact same thing. We're using the same algebraic expressions, but now we're saying m equals 7. So go ahead and replace m with 7 in each of these, and then evaluate them. Give that a try. All right, here we go. We have 13 minus 7. Okay. You should get an answer of 6. Okay. Next one, 35 plus 2 times 7. Okay. Then we would, evaluating this, we're going to do 2 times 7 first, which is 14 plus 35. I'm going to imagine these are on top of each other. 5 plus 4 is 9. 3 plus 1 is 4. 49 should be our answer there. And the last one, we have 6m, which is 6 times 7. 6 times 7 is 42. All right, that should have been your answers. All right, let's try a little more challenging one. Go ahead and solve for this one on your own. Then I will go over it here in a second. Let's solve for 150 plus 3p when p equals 30. So I have 150 plus 3p. So that's 3 times p. So we're going to have 3 times p, which p equals 30. And if you don't know what 30 times 3 is on top of your head, go ahead and do it off to the side. 30 times 3, that's 0. 3 times 3 is 9. So we have 150 plus 90. 150 plus 90 is 240. The way I solve for that is 150 plus 100 is 250. Take away 10 to get to 90. Take away 10 to get to 240. Okay, and that is your answer. Give yourself a pat on the back if you got that one right. Let's move on to the next part here. It says now let's add another variable. What? 2 variables and 1 algebraic expression? What's going on here? Complete the table by evaluating each expression. So x equals 5 and y equals 8. So replace each variable with its value. All right, well, let's try this. 3x, so that's 3 times x. We know x equals 5. So 3 times 5 plus 2y, 2 times y, so 2 times y equals 8, so 2 times 8. All right, so for solving it, 15 plus 16, we should get 31. All right, this one's a tough one here. We have 12xy divided by 20. So that's 12 times x times y divided by 20. We're going to take 12 times x, which is 5. Then we're going to multiply that by 8. Then we're going to divide by 20. So order of operations, we have multiplying and dividing. We're going to work from left to right. 12 times 5 is 60 times 8 divided by 20. I don't know what 60 times 8 is on top of my head, so I'm going to do it off to the side. 60 times 8. I get 0, and 8 times 6 is 48. So I have 48 divided by 20. Again, that's 480 divided by 20. I don't know what 480 is divided by 20. So show my work over here. 20 goes into 48 2 times. That's 40. Left with an 8. Bring down my 0. 20 goes into 80 4 times. That's 80. Get 0. So my answer is 24. Okay, go ahead and give the last one a try on your own. All right, let's use that substitution here. So we have 4 parentheses, so that is going to be multiplication. If you want to put a multiplication sign there right away, go for it. Parentheses, x is 5, y is 8. Close the parentheses, minus 10. Order of operations, we have grouping or parentheses. That's right here. So we're going to get 13 minus 10 and 4 times that. All right, no more parentheses or grouping, no exponents. We then have multiplying and dividing, which is right here. 13 times 4. That should give us 12. 4, that's 52. Minus 10. You should get an answer of 42. 42. All right, that's where we are going to stop today. We will finish 1-4 tomorrow. There is no homework. If you have any questions, any comments, or any concerns, please reach out to me. You can use the Google Classroom link for the Google Meet, or you can email me. Have a wonderful day, everyone.